Oh my gosh. There we are.
We're live.
It's 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Hello, Berks County. I am Tabitha Borges. Welcome to the evening hour. Oh my gosh, we're in the evening hour, Sandy.
I know. We made it to the big time, Tabitha.
Oh my gosh, it's not children's time. What will we do
No,
with
it's
ourselves?
not. It's the adult time now.
So, we are not, well, we are musical, but that is not why we're here, people. No.
Nope.
So I can see you saying goodbye. Goodbye, Tabitha and Sandy.
Come
You're not
on.
playing an instrument. Okay.
Oh,
Instruments. I mean, I like the cello. The cello's really nice. It's got
yes,
that low, yeah. And,
I
and, and I,
agree.
I like piccolo. I feel like, they do a lot of that. I can put piccolo together. I can't play one. And I
Now,
can put it together. Yep.
there's
I can
8
put all
people
the
watching
instruments
us.
together. What?
There's 8 people watching us.
Hey, people. I'm Tabitha. This is Sandy.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Okay.
Sandy Trait. Hi, people. So,
I
like
keep getting,
Tabitha said, we're not going to sing for you tonight. We're going to do this game that we have called Story Story. It's where
that's
one of
true.
us starts the story and the other
We're
continues.
trying to make it. Wait, we're talking at the same time. I'll be quiet now.
Okay, you can go on with it. You tell them.
No, you tell.
No, you tell
Who's
them.
on first, Sandy? Who's on first? She never tells me who's on first. But you know what? Might be on second, but I have no idea. So, anyways, we are going to tell you a story tonight.
Or
And
2.
I started first last night, so it's Sandy's turn.
Oh my God. All right. So, once upon a time, there were 2 friends, Tabitha and Sandy. And they went
Yeah.
walking down this dark path in the forest. And all of a sudden, they stumbled upon the most magnificent fire breathing lizard. Although it wasn't really fire that he was breathing, it was more of like smoke, but cotton candy smoke. And Tabitha
Ooh,
said,
oh, and the cotton candy smoke, it was purple and green and it illuminated in the darkness. And as he was blowing his illuminating purple and green fire cotton candy from his mouth, Sandy said,
"But why is the cotton candy so fluffy? But it's very hot. Ow, that cotton candy's hot. It's kind of like melting before it even hits the ground. It's getting a little sticky around here. This is one sticky situation if ever I saw one." And Tabitha, all covered in this sticky cotton candy goo, said,
oh my, what are we going to do, Sandy? There's not a shower nearby. And he keeps twirling around. It's like he's some sort of gigantic cotton candy blowing spider. I don't know what to do. Maybe if we walk further, we'll find people to eat the cotton candy off of me. Come on, Sandy, let's go. Let's run faster. And Sandy said,
but I'm kind of stuck here. I'm stuck in the melted, molten cotton candy goo. Tabitha, can you eat it off of me? And Tabitha said,
sure, Sandy, if you eat mine off of me, we can get out of here quicker. Here, have some more cotton candy. And the dragon, he disappeared while we were eating the cotton candy. And then all of a sudden, there was a great light that came from the sky and an eerie sound that came from everywhere. And Sandy said,
where did that great light come from the sky? Come on, Tabitha, eat that cotton candy off quicker. And so we both munched the cotton candy molten goo off of each other. And then this light started coming down and down and down. And we were like, wait, we don't want to be in the spotlight. Not right now, all covered in cotton candy goo. So Tabitha said,
I know, Sandy, I have these sacks. Here's one for you. And here's one for me. We're going to put them over our head. There's holes in them. No one will see us. We will be invisible, just like we always are. No one will know if we have big sticks or short sticks or if we're covered in cotton candy goo. And we can run even further through the very, very dark tunnel. Come on, Sandy. And Sandy said,
but I can't run I can't run any faster. And finally we broke free and we started running and running and running. And then we came upon a giant fairy, not one of those little itsy bitsy fairies that fly around in Peter Pan, but a giant fairy, larger than two of us. And it was staring at us with its red eyes and getting ready to throw tons of glitter on us. And Tabitha said,
"Stop! Don't throw glitter upon me. I told you last week you weren't a fairy. And this week you're not going to be a fairy." And the fairy said, "But I am the fairy from the dark side. I've come to take all your evil thoughts and put them back inside you. So all day long, 24 hours a day, you out there will be evil, tiny fairies." And Sandy said,
"An evil tiny fairy? But no, I want to be a big fairy like you. I'm tired of being looked down on. Make me a big fairy. Come on, fairy, do it." And Tabitha said,
so big evil fairy said, "All right, what will you do for me if I make you into a big fairy? Oh, I know. You must go find the evil cantankerous troll that lives under the bridge. And you must answer all 5 of his questions. And if you don't, you're not going to get to be a little tiny big fairy. No, you're not going to." And Sandy said,
"But how do we even do that?" And Tabitha said,
"But you take this little tiny jar with you. And inside the little tiny jar are notes that tell you what kind of things to repeat after the troll. And once you're done answering all 5 of his questions, you have to figure out how to make your way back to me." And Sandy said,
"All right, fine. Come on, Tabitha. You've always been good at figuring things out. So you hold the little jar. Hold the jar. Let's go on our journey." Yeah, you hold the jar. And we got to go find these things that the fairy told us to get. But I don't remember what they were, so we'll just make it up.
The troll.
We got to go to the trolls? All right. So we went to the trolls with a little tiny jar, and we gathered up the items, and we put them in the jar. And just then, Tabitha dropped the jar on the ground. And Tabitha said,
"Oh, no. I can't find it. Sandy, the jar's gone. All the notes, all the studying, all the troll answering, and I can't find the jar, Sandy. I looked everywhere. You help me. Now, where is it, Sandy?" And Sandy said,
"But it rolled over there. It's right underneath that giant troll that's sitting there on his bum, all troll-like. Tabitha, I think you need to go over there and pull it out from underneath his bum. Go, Tabitha. Just go pick it out." And Tabitha said,
"All right, Sandy. I'm going to go pick up the troll's butt. And I'm going to get the jar out between the crack of the troll's butt. It's not even like the sumo wrestlers that walk back and forth and collect seaweed in their diapers. It's worse than that, Sandy. Why me?" And so I went and I pulled out the jar out of the troll's butt. And I handed it to Sandy. And
"It's so gooey. Why is it so gooey? Oh, here, you hold it. You got us into this mess. You said, let's go for a walk in the woods. Then we ended up in the cotton candy goo. You said, all right, I'll hold the jar for you, even after I told you to, because I'm kind of bossy sometimes. So you take back this nasty troll goo jar. And we started walking back to the fairy with the troll-covered goo jar. And Tabitha said,
then we saw the fairy, and she said, "I see you still have the jar. Do you have the things inside it?" "Aye, we do. We do. We really do. And the jar is extra slimy just for you." And Sandy said,
"So now can we be big fairies instead of little itsy bitsy fairies? How about it? How about it? Here you go. Here's your jar of things from the trolls. And it's special because it even has troll goo on it. So do you accept?" And the fairy looked at both of us and said,
All right, I'll take your gooey jar. And the fairy, that's this fairy. And she pulled out a long string of golden troll hair and she waved it in the air. And then she pulled out a magical pen and she drew a mustache on Sandy's face. And then she went wobble, dobble, boo. And we were the biggest fairies ever. And Sandy said,
Oh my, I love my fairy wings so much. So Tabitha, let's go fly back to the cotton candy fire breathing lizard from before and go show him our wings. So we flew back and flew back. And then we were over the fire breathing lizard with the cotton candy molten goo. And we said, look at us. And he just looked up and he breathed the cotton candy molten stuff on us. And so we were stuck right back where we started. And that's the end of that one.
I don't think we lived happily ever after.
We didn't. We lived googly ever after.
Magical showers. Magical showers. Magical showers.
Thanks.
And then what happened?
What?
Oh, it's another time. It's different time. For another story.
Another story, yes. It's your turn.
We still have like 10 more minutes.
Huh?
Hello, people, are you still there? Really?
There's 4 people there.
Only 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, once upon a time, in the very dark of night, 2 friends were out in a very drafty boat in the middle of the sea. And they thought they were going to catch glowfish. But then lightning came from the sky. And Sandy said,
should we really be out here in a boat, Tabitha, when there's lightning coming out of the sky? I kind of heard that's not a smart idea. That one struck a little close. What do you think we should do now, Tabitha?
I think that we should take this anchor and put it in so that we don't have to keep rowing. I think that's the perfect thing to do while we're out in a lightning storm. So I took the big gigantic anchor and I threw it overboard. And all of a sudden, a pog came from out of nowhere and landed on Sandy's head. And Sandy was really taken back. And she said,
why? Just why? Just why?
Why?
Yeah, just why? That's what I said. Why are we in a storm with a metal anchor and things flying on my head? Are you serious? I don't like it out here. Let's get back to land, Tabitha. Come on.
Hello.
Come on.
Oh my God, Sandy's coming again. She's hugging herself. Hello, Sandy. Sandy.
What?
Oh, Sandy.
Hi. But listen, why are we going back to land?
All right.
Take us back, Tabitha.
So. I'm taking us back. Just keep rowing, just keep rowing, just keep rowing, just keep rowing, keep rowing, just keep rowing, and then boom! There was a big rock, and Sandy said,
now look, there's water coming in our boat. Come on, Tabitha. You were supposed to get us all the way back, not hit a rock in the middle here. So we started singing, we started sinking. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, we heard this song from Titanic. And Tabitha started to sing.
Really? You're here. There's nothing I fear. I believe that the heart must go on. I don't know the words to the song Titanic. And then a song critic from the Titanic ship came and jumped on top of the pog, and the pog flew into the air. And then the boat started to sink more, and the butter got gooier, and Sandy said,
"Oh no. You know, friend, I promised I'd stay with you to the end, but But come on, this is not my end. I will not go down this ship that way. No. And I started to push Tabitha down into the water and step on her so I could climb onto the rock. But then I got on the rock and I saw her floating down there, half awake, half asleep. And I yanked her back up. And I said, "Oh, Tabitha, I'm so sorry." And Tabitha said,
"You should be sorry. You made me sing Titanic, and I don't know the words to Titanic anymore. I knew them like 2 years ago, but they're stuck somewhere in the back of my head. And then you were drowning me. It's cold, and there's butter, and the popcorn, and more butter. And I found an animal cracker while I was down there." And Sandy said,
"Well, at least you found a prize while you were down there. It was kind of like being in the Cracker Jack box. You found the animal cracker. So now just eat your cracker and be happy. At least we're kind of like safe now, right? We're on a rock, but we're still in the middle of the water. That's safe, right?" And then all of a sudden, we started to hear this other sound. Dun, 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 dun. And Tabitha said,
"Attack of the giant pogfish! Attack of the giant pogfish!" And the pogfish started to eat Sandy's head. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was no more pogs. And Sandy said,
"Oh, so you pushed me in front of that pogfish, huh?" "Yeah, you did. Don't just admit it. You're still a little bit upset because I stepped on you while trying to get up on this rock. Aren't you?" "Yeah, I know you. I know you are. You just wanted to feed me to the pogfish. Now I see how it's gonna go." So all of a sudden, Tabitha?
"Yes."
There's water snakes up here. And Tabitha said,
"I don't like snakes. I don't like them. They're squirmy, and these snakes are really big, and they're purple and polka dotted. And I just got bit by a purple polka dotted snake." And Sandy
said, "Why are you turned into a snake?" "Tabitha? No. Enough hissing. Stop it." And so all of a sudden, I just got like a manly voice, and I said, get these mother effing snakes off this mother effing rock. And so get thee gone from Tabitha. And so I banished the snake out of Tabitha. It flew out of her body. All the snakes, they left the rock like they believed in me. They better move. And then I had to resuscitate Tabitha on a rock, which is kind of hard. It must have been this really, really rocky rock. But anyway, I pushed on her and pushed, and all of a sudden she coughed up her water, and she said,
And then we found that the rock extended longer than we thought it did, and we kept walking and walking and walking, and the lightning kept coming down, and there were cats and dogs everywhere, just falling through the sky with gooey butter on them. And Sandy said,
"Ooh, so we can have a snack while we walk." So we started eating these creatures covered in butter. Come on, you know you like it. It's butter. Butter's better. But anyway, and Tabitha didn't really agree because she still had some animal cracker, snake goose stuck in her throat. So anyway, we walked and we walked and we ate and we walked. We walked some more. And all of a sudden, we came to a castle. But the only way in was through the dungeon. I said, "Come on, Tabitha, let's go." And Tabitha said,
"I'm going, but this castle doesn't look wise. Everything about tonight has been wrong. There's butter on the drawbridge, but I'll open it for you anyway, Sandy." And it creaked. And we went in, and inside there was a great fire coming out of a big lion's mouth, and it was breathing heavily onto Sandy's hair. And Sandy said,
Stop breathing fire on me. I mean, come on. I know I haven't cut my hair for a while, but it's wavy and stuff. And if you breathe fire, it's going to make it all frizzy. So please stop it. And Tabitha said,
Can't believe it's night, Sandy. Oh, your poor hair. Look at it. You've turned into the gigantic poof ball of all poof balls. And that lion, he started to lick your nose. Do you like the lion, Sandy? And Sandy said,
I don't know. Do you think it could be like that story where if you give the lion a kiss, like he'll turn into a handsome prince? I mean, because there was that story about the frog. Now, the frog was a little bit small, right? And everything. So, wait, a lion's bigger. So, he could be even better prince than the froggy prince. So I gave him a kiss back.
and
then what happened, Tabitha?
He turned into a handsome king.
Ooh.
And he took you upstairs to the great hall. And he gave you everything you always wanted. He gave you a palace that rose to the sky. And he gave you a pretty unicorn. And he promised that you would never have to do any chores ever again. And so those near and far and wide knew that Queen Sandy, ruler of all She's-a-Day, would live with her handsome lion prince happily ever after.
Damn right. But anyway.
That was the best part of the night.
What?
Best part of the night.
I know, he was a king, right? Instead of a prince.
All that gold hair. I mean, who thought you'd match so well?
But do you think it would really be wise to go around kissing lions in real life? They'd probably eat you for real.
Maybe, unless they're like lions in disguise.
Okay. Like king lions. Like,
king lions.
I'm the king. Woo!
I'm not going to mention that donkey thing I saw on television. It was just wrong. I was horrified, but that's okay.
Okay, I don't even know. I just don't even know. I have no idea. We got 3 minutes left, girl.
3 minutes.
3 minutes till our 5-minute thingy.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl. That's all I know.
That's all you know?
Wait. She
what? Ooh.
Dance like a nightingale. Strum the guitar.
What should I do?
Strum the guitar.
Oh, strum my guitar? All right, wait.
We've got 3 minutes for strumming, right?
Right.
Okay, that took 5 minutes.
It took 2 minutes. It took 1 minute, dear.
1 minute. All right. So what are we doing?
Ooh.
And there's 1 minute of people just staring at us. Let's all.
We got 2 minutes. Where's your sheet of paper?
My sheet of paper?
Yeah.
I have paper.
No. The sheet I did you print it out? Oh, you didn't.
I didn't turn out the sheet of paper.
All right, we got 1 minute. We probably won't say goodbye, but I'm going to do something real quick. What's that?
And first fields.
All right. Well, anyway, you sing what you know, okay?
All right.
I'm singing for a minute.
Singing? No, don't do it. We can't sing. It's going to be bad. They'll run away. Is there anybody there to run away?
Look, he'll sing with us.
We all have fears. We all have sorrows.
Times in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's
always smile.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. But I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. All right, there we go. That's all we got.
That's it.
That was
25 minutes.
good.
Keep off.
All right, bye, Berks County Quarantine. Have a great weekend.
See you later.
All right.